So check it out. Day 2, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, LA press conference. And it got a little heated. They got a little more aggressive. I think they were able to get the jitters off in the first press conference. In the second press conference, they were able to let go. Now, my observation from the face-offs, a lot of people saying Ryan looks scared, and Ryan looks the same way he always looks. A lot of people just don't like Ryan from his antics that he's pulled over the last few years. But what I'll say about this fight, and this is not an official prediction of a winner, but what I will say about this fight, I don't think it's going to be an early knockout for Tank like everyone else thinks. What I would say is this. I think that the way Tank, if we pay attention to how Tank fights, he usually starts off slow. And if you kind of look at the Rolly Romero or Mario Barrios, guys that are a little bit taller, he usually goes later. Rolly went in the 6th, but Rolly, just using Rolly for example, compared to Ryan, Rolly's a lot more awkward, a lot less skill, not as talented as Ryan, and he was able to be disciplined to a certain degree for 5.5 rounds or nearly 6 rounds, and then he jumped in and got caught with a shot. Now, if Ryan could use that long jab and keep Gervonta at distance and kind of walk him down to a certain degree and mix in that right, and he has a lot of power and his hands are very fast compared to Rolly. Rolly is not fast as Ryan. I'm not sure about the power. I think a lot of people say Rolly is really strong. He seems like a strong fighter, but he's not as fast as Ryan. So I think Ryan, if he's disciplined and he doesn't jump in with something, which I don't normally see him do when I'm watching him fight, he does make a lot of mistakes, but he's fighting guys that don't have power and fighting guys that are a lot smaller than him. So people kind of think he would fight like that against Gervonta, which you never know if he will or not. You kind of hope he's a more intelligent boxer than that, and he's training to, use his range and his hand speed and mix his punches up and protect his chin, because to use an example, a lot of people would compare Devin Haney and say, well, if Devin Haney fought Tank, some people say Tank would put him to sleep if he caught him with some of the shots he got caught with against JoJo and Linares. But you have people that say, well, Devin won't fight Tank the same way that he fought Linares and stand in the pocket, or fight the same way he fought JoJo and kind of stand in the pocket a little bit. So with that being said, why do we feel like Ryan doesn't have the wherewithal or the ring IQ and sense of knowledge to not stand in the pocket and allow himself to get hit with shots? So with that being said, I think it'll be a great fight. I'm not as low on Ryan as everyone else is. The kid, he's fast and he has power, and it'll be a good fight come April 22nd. That's all I got. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share. Real ones know. I'm out.
Muscle, got it off the muscle. From where you had to scuff them knuckles. If a nigga ever touched you, tables turn. I'd rather set my own than have a seat at churn. I review the contents, not listening to these old niggas nonsense. Take a page from Bumpy Johnson's, monetize our own content, collect the profits, study manuals of street prophets. Got instructions, made deposits to my pockets.